I don't think you'll know this next song. You see, it was written for a Broadway show that was talked of but was never produced. Some years ago, there were a couple producers who decided the world was ready for a musical version of Pocketful of Miracles. Remember that movie, anyone? Mm. Well, that was based on, for those of you who don't know, an earlier film called Lady for a Day, starring May Robeson. Anyone remember May Robeson? I wouldn't admit it if I did. But it's too late now. Now we know. That movie was based on an old Damon Runyon story about Apple Annie. Apple Annie was a little old lady who used to be on the streets of New York selling apples, all the apples she could to make enough money to give her daughter the life she believed she deserved. Now that's who this song is about. In the last incarnation of that story, Apple Annie was played by Bette Davis, and a very young Anne Margaret introduced the part of the daughter. Now, knowing all of that, I'd appreciate it if you'd all quickly forget it. Because I do a dreadful Bette Davis imitation, and I'm under oath not to even attempt Anne Margaret. You'll thank me for that later. I want the world for you and everything that's in it. I want the world for you should be happy every living minute. You deserve a storybook life, especially since you found your prince. So marry that fella like Cinderella. You ought to have the world show you its Sunday manners. Open its arms and welcome you with parades and cheers and flying banners. I want the world for you are my world, and you mean the world to me. Some people have to watch all of their dreams go sour. You ought to only see the world from a 40-story ivory tower. I want the world for you are my world, and you mean the world to me. Thank you very much. That song was written by Mr. Wally Harper. So who's going to produce it? The lyrics are by the brilliant David Zippel. And I think Broadway's loss is our gain tonight. You know, speaking of David Zippel and speaking of lyrics and lyricists, which I wasn't really, but how did you like that? Whoop.